You know, there's a lot you can tell just by looking at somebody's car. How they maintain it is a big giveaway. Stay tuned for more. We got an expert here to show you how to get your car looking great. Welcome everyone to the Your Little Castle show, where we have all of those who are trying to build their own little castle on this little planet. Many times when you have a castle, it has a place for a car. You want to keep that car looking beautiful.
Yes, indeed.
And so we've got an expert here that can help us to understand how it is we're going to make that car look beautiful. I got a funny story I'll start off here with, but a buddy of mine, he had properties. And when he would rent the properties, you know what the first thing he did to check out who that was that he might rent the property to?
With the garage or something.
He went out there and looked at their car.
That's smart.
Right? Because you can tell if somebody maintains a car in good condition,
right.
good shape, then that's probably the way they're going to treat their house or treat the place that they'll be renting from you. So
that's true.
That's a good indication about somebody. I'll never forget. I won't say who, but a buddy of mine, I worked with him. I get in the car, and he's like the senior guy on the project, and his car looked like a bomb went off, and I'm like,
hey, it tells a lot.
Not the way you want to do it, and you want to keep moving up and improving. So with that, Carroll House Furniture, because you like nice things, in that little castle you have, and that little castle probably there's something to do with your car. Your car will have something to do with the way you pay your bills, make a living, and the way you facilitate everything that you do. So make sure you take care of that car. With that, we're going to put up on our TV walls. You've got some awards,
yes, sir.
And you've got a great looking website. So with that, let's jump right in here and say hello to my guest in studio here. I'm going to make it come up, force it up there. Marcus.
What's up?
Johnson, owner, founder, MoshayWashing.com.
Yes, sir.
Well, welcome, Marcus, to the studio.
Appreciate you.
I appreciate what you do, man. I can tell you, I saw often. Maintaining the car, making it look good is important. If you don't do that, you can be judged. How many people see a beautiful car that's not maintained properly? And then people are going to say, I don't know about this guy. He's got a dirty car. He doesn't maintain, keep his property. Car's the second most valuable asset that just about everybody owns. Is that true?
Yes, and that's a true peace of mind, too.
True peace of mind. Yeah, you're right. It kind of sets that mental state so that you're, when you can see when somebody's house looks beautiful, they got their house in good order, their life's in order. Same way with the car.
Yep.
What is it that led you here? Why did you decide to get into this type of a business? Because there's so much that goes into just everything a human being has to manage on this planet. But you decided to get into helping people beautify their car. Detailing, too. It's not just cleaning. It's detailing, make it look like new.
For me, my whole life growing up, I always kept my vehicles clean. My mom stayed on me. As I got older and was hooping and stuff in college and stuff like that, my OG came to me and pretty much had told me that I should start a business with it. At that time, I was washing cars, I was dipping rims and grills and stuff like that. So that kind of like got me through the door.
What does that mean, dipping rims? Does that mean
changing the
color to chrome? Or
well, I was pretty much dip is rookie stuff. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna get into that later. But that's how I started though.
Okay.
Because dip you could peel. It's easy to peel off. You know what I'm saying? So it's not really gonna last that long, but it's something.
Okay.
So I was dipping rims, like back to I was pretty much doing like triple black color.
Okay.
So most people wanted they grill or they rims black. So I was able to do that, or I was able to detail your car.
Yeah, so they can match the color of their car and get that black front grill.
To flip that around though, since I'm in my 11th year, I done upgraded my skills. Now I actually really do paint grills. Like I prime them, paint them, and I put gloss on all of them too. So
there you go. So yeah,
the skills that improved.
Okay, because if you just spraying paint on there, it won't last long.
Like I actually take my time. Like today, I have a customer dropping off because she got bad curb damage, but she want to get the whole wheel done, so she getting 2 wheels done. So I got to do that today.
All right, so that's something that. How long does a typical job take you to do?
I tell them pretty much just a whole complete day, and then it's all about the drying. So it just depends on if it's like since it's cold, I tell people at least 2 to 3 days before you pick it up.
Okay.
Especially depending on the job.
Yeah, because you want that thing to be cured and sealed so that it doesn't peel off.
I done picked up certain skills though where it's like I'm telling y'all, like I be narrowing down the timing and everything because I know I have other vehicles to do, and I didn't overwhelm myself before trying to do wheels and detail at the same time.
Gotcha. Okay. So what led you to this? When did you were a kid? This is something you picked up as a when you were young, or what? How'd you get into this detailing?
I mean, to be honest, y'all, I played basketball all my life, so I didn't know nothing except basketball. Yeah. When I got to college, I tore my ACL, my meniscus, my patella tendon, and that's all in basketball. So
wow, okay.
Yeah, like with that, and my OG come to me at the same time because I felt like he saw me in a frustration time. You know what I'm saying? And I did put all my eggs in one basket, just believing in basketball my whole life. So I really didn't know nothing else to do.
Well, then who was it that introduced it to you? What was it? You're like, okay, is it you an affinity for cars, or what do you think got your interest going?
The peace of mind of it. Like when I touch somebody's vehicle, it's like the whole world stopped. And then I love a customer reaction after they see their vehicle.
Yeah, you get to see the before and the after. Yeah. Pretty dramatic. This isn't a process for like a house upgrade where you get a new kitchen.
Nah.
This is something you can turn around pretty quickly. What's the average detail job take you to do?
Average detail is 2 to 3 hours.
Okay.
But like I said, it depends. And then I'm the type of entrepreneur that I like to take my time so I can see everything. Because you might get that one customer. Like I had somebody that came to me from a dealership and told me, stop doing all I'm doing. Just get what the eye see. I went past that though. Because say if they start searching in their car to see if you really cleaned it. You get what I'm saying? Now you didn't just hit with the eye see, you didn't go past it. So that's not a real detail.
Gotcha, yeah, because you want that, if somebody starts poking around a little bit, they want it to look like it's new. That's not just a cleaning, that's a detail.
Yeah, then your name is everything. Right. And then when you say detail, everybody know. When you using the word detail, that means every crack, corner, anything you could think of. So when you say you're detailing somebody's car, that's what you're supposed to be giving that customer.
That's important, yeah. In detailing, you want to pay attention to the detail because that detail, obviously, on a car, you want these. You will make a car look as though it is brand new. Is that fair to say?
Yes.
And what's the most important part of that? Is it also the smell that you get, that new car smell? You got something for that too? Or?
Well, let me say this, y'all. A battle that detailers have is what chemicals they use.
Okay.
The chemicals is the main concern. You could use the wrong chemical, and at the end, when you get done detailing a vehicle, it could be looking very good but stink still. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know.
So
nobody wants a car that looks good but smells terrible.
In 2025, I had a couple dealerships came to me because they had outside contracts to other detailers, companies, and they was saying that they was doing good, but when they was getting a vehicle back, it smelled like peppermint or like a smell that they didn't want to smell. Mm-hmm. So that's when I came and I told them it's not that they just doing bad, it's just that them chemicals is not mixing together, and that's what's producing smell. So the biggest thing would be, you would say smell, but to me, it's just seeing your vehicle look new again.
Gotcha, yeah, because there's not just the cleaning of it, it's just making the whole, I didn't realize when you start putting all different, because when you're cleaning a car, how many different types of products are you bringing in there?
Yes, and if you
clean with, and so you're mixing flavors and fragrances.
If you're a detailer, or not me just saying a detailer, even personal. If you're gonna go somewhere, I understand people go to AutoZone, do your research on chemicals, or try to use the same chemical like McGuire's.
Say manufacturer?
Use all McGuire's or something. Like don't sit there and use this one, because you don't know how it's mixing for real.
Okay.
So yeah.
Interesting. That's why we bring experts on here, because some of these insights you'll never have anticipated somewhere.
Yes,
I didn't think about that, but yeah, I've got my favorite tire cleaner, but if I use a different interior company, and you end up crossing paths with those because you're spraying stuff around, causes that odor or whatever it might be.
And then when it comes down to it, you're not truly learning the chemical or what you're using. Like me, since I'm in my 11th year, I use Superior. They off Lindbergh in St. Louis. I've been using them since, and I actually study every chemical, used them, tested on different things just to see what would happen. So like I know them inside and out.
Do you research somebody? It's a little easier to do these days. Now, do you learn most by hands-on, or you go out to the internet and study these a little bit?
Hands-on.
Hands-on?
I have never. I always wanted to be my own type of entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? When I first came into the detail world, like I said, I'm in my 11th year. There wasn't that many detailers. There wasn't there many. I could say it wasn't that many mobile detailers. The shop's been around, so I would never hate on it. But there's never was really mobile detailers. So when I came in the game, it was something like new, because instead of you bringing it to the shop, I could do all that in front of your driveway. So people fell in love with it. You know what I'm saying? Now you step into 11 years. Now you going 2026 now. After 11 years later, it's over 1,000 detail companies that popped up in the scene.
So literally, like, you've started this out for a long time too. With 11 years in the experience, you know that what it is that works and what is it that doesn't.
Yeah.
And the space is getting a little more crowded. You're saying there's some people coming in, trying to sell this, and they don't have the experience, they don't have the background.
Yeah, and I ain't gonna stunt. 2025 was just a tad rough, because I wasn't tripping about how many detail companies was coming in. So my promoting, because I do self promoting. So my promoting that I was doing on all my social sites, I kind of slowed down when I should have just kept them where I was at. So me slowing down, then other people start coming in. So then, instead of me being in your mind as soon as you say detail or clean my car, now they thinking of other detailers too. You know what I'm saying? So.
Well, that's where keeping that hard work, grinding, and a history of proven results. And you were the Midwest detailer.
Yeah, Midwest Best.
Midwest Best detailer. How did that make you feel to win that award? Do you have a picture of that somewhere out there?
Well, actually, that picture with me and my wife, we're holding an award.
Okay.
So that's a certificate right there. It was the best. I had both of my parents there, my mom and dad. My wife was there right beside me like she always is. So that was the best. And then I like targets being on my back.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
I mean, that just came from basketball.
That puts a target on your back.
Yeah, that came from basketball though. Not to go all the way into basketball, but like I told you, I played basketball my whole life. I was a point guard. So and I won many championships. So like when you talk about targets and stuff like that, I've been like that. So it's just like with detailing. I already know once you start getting awarded, and then you start getting an award like Midwest Best, you have the biggest target on your back. I like that, and people don't know that. Why? Because they keep me on my toes.
That's what we like to see, somebody on their toes. If you're not on your toes, you might be getting somebody passing you up, and nobody wants that.
And it's, at the end of the day, I know not just in the detail world, we talk about competition. Competition is good in this world.
Competition makes you push a little bit further. You know that from that. But that back, we talk about how sports has such an impact. Cardinal Cowboy, I played at a high level baseball and football and soccer. But I think the skills I learned from baseball, soccer, football gave me that next level. So I could I understand what it meant to compete and to win and to lose and how to practice. Yep. And you think your basketball background gave you a little bit of a heads up?
Yeah, it did. Because then, too, like I told you, when somebody got all their eggs in one basket like I did with basketball, and then you get hurt like that, then toward the end when I was about to go to the NBA, try for the NBA G League and all that stuff and do all that, I got shot in both legs. So that basketball right there, that competitive, that being real competitive.
Yeah, the skills you learn.
Yeah, it never left. And I was just telling my wife yesterday, I literally brought the way I talk in basketball a little bit, I kind of do it in detailing. You know what I'm saying? And I do it just because, like you said, I'm competitive. I'm in sports. So it's just instilled in me. So
it's that burning desire to never give up, always go for it. That's where we talk about Cardinal Cowboy going through mycoma and the other excitement that we all go through difficult situations in life, but what do we do to bounce back from those things?
Yes.
So Marcus here explaining where he bounced back from an injury from basketball, but now runs a successful business. Well, we're going to come back here in just a minute. We're going to talk about some of his reviews and get more into what it is, the nitty-gritty about the business and how you should be aware when you're making a decision to have somebody detail and clean your car. Stay tuned here, everybody.
He's a credible supplier, so we have a lot of stuff to do in the community. But it's getting to work with the great organizations like we have here. So give it up for Little Patriots Embrace, everybody. Woo! And while you're at it, give a shout out to yourselves for showing up tonight to support such an awesome organization. You guys are great. What a nice turnout tonight. And I'm going to turn off that music. So, LPE's mission is to serve our military children during deployments. Little Patriots Embrace is celebrating its 20th year in 2025. Give it up for that. Is that cool? April 2026 will be 21 years. The charity has served over 100,000 military children across the country and has a huge impact on our military families. Isn't that pretty cool? I mean, you think about it, we got troopers going out there, men and women going out there to protect our country, but what do they do with their children? And there's no specific funding for that, right? The military people get paid a little bit for what they do, but families need some help. So Carol's...
His name is Carter Rethwich, but in St. Louis, he's known as the Cardinal Cowboy. He's a well-known fixture in the stands at sporting events in the Gateway City. He's one of its greatest cheerleaders, a super fan like no other. When he makes his rounds at almost every home game, he shares his love for sports with the rest of fandom with a smile, a cheer, some positive encouragement, and lots of selfies and pics. But the Cardinal Cowboy was born of a tragic incident. Rethwich was an aspiring athlete in high school and college. He dreamed of playing in the big leagues, but those dreams ended when he and 3 of his college friends were hit with a devastating crash by a 5-time drunk driver. One of his best friends died. Carter suffered a critical head injury. The trauma put him in a coma for 6 days. The doctors said he was never expected to function again. Those expectations never came true. He fought back and finished college. He was determined to prove the doctors wrong. Among other inspirations, it was his love of baseball that kept him going. And from his near-death experience, the Cardinal Cowboy emerged. His goal in life became to inspire others with positivity despite the odds, to help people believe in themselves and achieve their dreams.
So after my coma, I realized that it was up to me if I was going to accomplish my goals, if I was going to reach my dreams. Despite what the naysayers would say, the people that were discouraging me, like they do everyone, it's up to me if I'm going to make it. Don't listen to the naysayers. It's up to you. You decide whether you're going to succeed, whether you're going to reach your goals. Dream, and then always, always chase your dreams. Never give up. Giddy up. Hey, we're looking for the small business owners and leaders in our community to be on our show. This is the Your Little Castle Show. We air 3 times a week, every week on ABC, and we would like to put somebody you know, or maybe it's you, who's a business owner, to be on our show. You'll sit right here in our guest chair, right here, sitting here talking to us. We're going to put on the wall your website and everything about you and highlight you as a leader. Fill out the form you see here on our website. It's bigleagues.com, and if you go to bigleagues.com, fill out this form. It takes just a couple seconds, and you can even schedule yourself right here. Schedule yourself to be on the show, and there is no charge for us to record you. There's no charge to be in the studio. Check it out if you would like to be on. Fill out the form again, bigleagues.com. This is where we can turn any interview into a series of clips. Check that out. Go to bigleagues.com. So there it is, and a lot of fun stuff we do in the community, and bringing in small business owners who are making a difference in here. Media has changed quite a bit these days. If you want to learn about media, grab this book, Magnetize Media. yours truly wrote the forward here. This is a #1 seller on Amazon, and we'll show you, give you some tips. So there's some good information here. I read this, believe it or not, I read it too, and there's a lot that you will learn about how to run your business. But with that, Moshay Mobile Car Washing. I'm gonna put that so that stays up there. But Marcus has started a company. You've got a lot of great reviews. I'm going to go over this a little bit with everybody too. Put on the wall for everyone to take a look here.
Yes.
Facebook is where most people are giving you some love, some experience, some sharing what they've learned from you. But great company and owner, amazing attention to detail with the detailer. Hired Moshay to detail Jeep. 16th birthday did not disappoint. How's it make you feel to get people saying those nice things about you?
That's the best feeling, you know, because then you could build off that relationship with that customer, because now they could believe in you, and you know word mouth goes forward. So if they refer you to the next person, then if they referring you, then that means that he must be good or she must be good. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of good money that comes from it.
Yeah, well, getting that references from people that know you and trust you, that will talk well about you is important. Give me a quick cost analysis. I know a lot of people like to. A couple options. I know people can clean their own car, or they go through those washing things at the mobile station.
Terrible.
Terrible. Why?
Look,
tell me why that's not good.
That's I tell people, like, when it comes to competition, that's my competition. These side car washes, dealerships at times, that's my competition, because people know when you take your car through a side car wash, it's gonna mess up your vehicle. Swirls, scratches. Sometimes you might hit the other car, or your license plate might rip off. They don't care about none of that. Like, you're gonna have to call many people just to talk to somebody, then they gonna end up telling you that they don't care pretty much, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, then too, I want to tell y'all too, y'all got to get out y'all vehicle and clean, vacuum, windows, all that. So why not bring it to a detailer, have it done at your house while you still sitting at home watching the game or something, you know?
Have an expert do stick to what you're good at. If you got a specialty you're good at, you build houses, whatever it is. You're a piano teacher like my sister, and she's also, but she doesn't go cleaning cars. You leave the expert work.
And that's one thing right there.
For the
like,
experts to do the expert.
I'd rather her teach me, or I go to her learn some lessons before I get on the piano. You know what I'm saying? Because I know I'm not gonna sound good.
Good point. Yes, I think my sister would appreciate that too. So, use the experts who know what they're talking about to get the expert work done. Well, tell me then, why should somebody choose you? Tell us some of the benefits and what you bring to the table here.
I feel like somebody should choose me because through the years I have truly broken down what my vision of my business and for a customer. When you're doing business with when you're doing business with customers, yeah, they know. Yes, they want to pay the ticket, and when I say the ticket, your highest price, whatever's at, right? But at the same time, you want to save people money. So with me, I feel like me being able to save a person money after getting a big detail or something like that is very beneficial, not for just me, but for that customer. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like that's one thing where they could keep on coming back to me, because I'm going to save them money even though I'm in their pockets at the same time. Like, you get what I'm saying? Because, and when I say that, I really mean that, y'all. Like, I got my own membership going where people pay me at the beginning of each month and stuff like that. So to say that, I feel like people should really choose me, because I'm not going to play them about their money. Every dollar, cent that you pay me, I'm going to make sure it goes all into your vehicle.
Very wise man once told me, get those you know and trust that have been consistent. Yes. You've done some work for my buddy Rob Hughes too, yes. Boys and Girls Club, where he's at now.
Yes.
And he said, obviously, you come back and do a lot of work for him.
Yeah,
What's it like working for Rob, and why do you enjoy that?
I pretty much, Rob, me and him go back way further. I've been knowing him Central. I don't have it on right now, y'all, but I got my Letterman jacket from Hazel Central. We both went to Hazel Central, even though he way older than me. Don't look at that one like that. But yeah, he older than me for sure. But I was like the baby brother, even though I got two older brothers too. So like all them hung around each other. We all went to Central, even though they went to Central before me. We all went to Central. We all played basketball, sports, and stuff like that. So me and him have been great friends since.
Well, it's good to have other influence like that, and Rob's a leader in the community. So,
Yeah.
football player, too. Did some well stuff in the NFL, and great stuff. I'm going to show up here on the wall here a little bit for everybody. Talk to me about some of what we're looking at here, because you talked about wheels.
That's perfect. So, yeah, that's when I sit there and I tell y'all, that's not plastic dip, nothing. That's me sanding the whip, painting the whip. I mean, priming the whip, painting the whip, and putting gloss. So with this one that y'all see, I was changing to, and I like using my word, triple black gloss. Because I'm putting a lot of layers of black on there, and then I'm glossing it at the end. Most people don't put gloss or protection on their rims, and that's why they end up dirty.
Okay. Is this what the finished product look like here?
Yes.
That's something right there.
And I do my rim. The reason why I take my rim out, because I do it from the front to the back. So you're not finna. It's very professional at the end of the day, and it lasts longer. Just long as you not, and I want to tell y'all too, customers, if you do get your wheels done painted, do not put no strong chemicals on your wheels. Clean it with soap and water. If you clean it with a strong wheel, it will take the color off.
Interesting. All right. Well, lots more work that we can show off there that
Yeah, you could just keep going.
Marcus has got going up here, but you can see a lot of the before and after and what these tires
On this
look
one,
like.
I did the rims and I did a polish.
Okay.
So I received a polish and the rims was done.
Nice.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
that's a great looking finish once you get done there. That looks.
That I did the front grille. It came in gray. You know, Ford Explorer usually got the gray grille.
Right.
This I got a chance. This is like 2 weeks ago. I did the front grille. He wanted satin, so I did a satin black.
Satin black. Okay. Similar.
Yes.
And you're seeing those colors you can put there for everybody to do so. Well, looks dynamite.
Appreciate you.
Well, tell me then, as a small business owner, what do you enjoy most about being a small business owner? Because lots of big national companies out there. What do you bring to the table because you get to pay that attention, right?
Yeah. So, matter of fact, ask that question one more time. I want to hear it one more time.
Yeah, so as a small business owner, there's a lot more attention to detail you get to provide versus what the big guys kind of just crunching numbers through and pulling people through. You get to pay closer attention.
Yeah, and I do, and I love it because, to be honest, customers love when they could build a relationship with the actual owner and not the people that's working around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I've been truly building on that throughout the year. Like truly. Some might fall off, then I'll pick up 10 more. But been building them business relationship because to be honest, y'all, you could have a customer that you done had for like 3-5 years. And then next you know, you never know, it could be something that you could do for them in your 8th year, they open a big door for you. All through that relationship. So
That's right. Do the work, put in the time, build those relationships with people.
yeah.
And get the work done right.
Yes,
So
sir.
there it is, Moshay Mobile Car Washing, MoshayWashing.com, 636-328-9015. Get a hold of my buddy Marcus here. He will take care of you.
Yes.
Giddy up.